Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's the Kings to start out. Here's Mason. To the paint, here's Wolf. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
Outside Harper. Shoots over Macy. Harper, no good.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Pass to Mullen. Rebounded by Hardy.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Now, here's Harper. Dallas moving the ball around. Count it, good.
Some agile offense from Davis inside, working his way to a point-blank look.
And here is Macy. Pocket 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Davis. Harper kicks to Davis. To the middle. Here's acquired. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
Check out the agility from McGuire inside, finding a path around the contact.
Macy with it. Pass to Woodson. Here's Mason. There's a screen. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This kind of play is exactly how you shake up the defense, opening things up for your team.
Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Harper against Mason. Goes up on the wing. No good on that one. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Woodson passes to Macy. Outside Mullen. Uncovered. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Quick decision from him there. I love when he's assertive on offense.
Mavericks trail by 4. Harper up top, defended by Macy. Harper against Macy. Harper the pass to Aguirre. Back to Harper. Thorpe kicks to Davis. Fires from way outside. Here's Hardy. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Now, here's Mullen. He has yet to score. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 2. They set the pick. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'm looking forward to seeing the impact Mullen brings to his teammates over his career.
Kansas City shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That one falls for Mullen.
What I like about Chris Mullen, he plays with that New York City mindset. Tough, gritty, willing to do the little things.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Harper. Pass to Davis. And that one is good. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
These can be tricky shots, but with a steady hand, they do look pretty.
To the inside. And stolen by Aguirre. Driving to the basket. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
The Kings have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Macy passes to Wolf. Here's Woodson. Started by Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pulling his way to the hole. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another thing that has impressed me, it's their number of points in the paint. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Mavericks trail by 3. Harper the pass to Aguirre.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Dallas, Mark Aguirre. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And free throw good from Aguirre.
When you think about Mark Aguirre, you immediately think scoring. Ziggy is out there to put points on the board.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Macy passes to Mullen. Now Macy. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Outside for Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timeout called by the Kings.
The Kings with a timeout.
Concact checked in for Thornton.
Number 32, John Concact.
Now Macy, still scoreless. Outside Mullen, pass to Woodson. Got a hand on it. Here's Davis. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Mullen. Over to the wing. Here's Woodson. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Davis surveying the floor. McGuire passes to Concact. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
While he's not the guy on this team, Concact can provide offense, especially inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
You know, you take a look at John Concact, and you can tell what he's about. He's a classic big guy who just wants to do his work down low. Shots in close and banging the boards.
And he sinks the second. And here are the Kings now. Pass to Wolf. Out to the wing. To the paint. Right side Mullen. Over Aguirre. The shot's good from Mullen.
And Mullen is a dangerous shooter. So good at capitalizing from the mid-range.
Harper kicks to Davis. And here's Hardy. Pass to Aguirre. Down low. Here's Harper. Rebound by the Kings. Kicks it out to Mullen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Harper the pass to Aguirre. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. For Kansas City, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Harper against Mason. Here's Mullen, and the layup's good off the glass. Mullen's got 6.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Macy against Harper. Pass to Aguirre. From the high post, he drills it. Aguirre's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Sees his teammate, delivers an accurate pass. Excellent teamwork.
Here's Wolf. Here's Woodson. Mullen with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 6 points for him.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here's Concact. To the inside, Aguirre. Mullen with the defensive effort.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Macy with it. Still yet to score. Outside Mullen. Pass to Woodson. over Davis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Now here's Harper. Back to Aguirre. The 17-footer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Kings leading now by 5. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And coach spots something that he doesn't like. He'll most likely mix things up from here.
And good coaches are always willing to change up a game plan. Not a bad timeout.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Thorpe, he checked in for Hardy. Powell comes in for Aguirre. And it's Marciulionis in for Davis. Here's Elo. Outside Mullen. Pass to Grandison. Back to Mullen. Harper against Elo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love how active and engaged Elo is on offense. It's how he gets defenders to overcommit.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw, no good.
A jack-of-all-trades kind of guard. Elo scores, passes, rebounds, and defends at an impressive level.
And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 6. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Legler. Drops one in from the wing.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Elo outside. Shot from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in. He's got 6.
I think this exemplifies his basketball IQ. I mean, recognizing the mismatch and then taking advantage of it.
Outstanding decision from him there. And you see how fluid he is shooting it.
Here's Powell. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
And And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yes, those dunks always feel great.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Geiger against Marciulionis. Here's Legler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Dallas, Tim Legler, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Very smooth jumper from Elo. He hits that consistently.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Powell. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Good finish from contact. You do not need to jump very high when you're 7 feet tall.
Here's Geiger. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. One second left. And that one, good. And the Kings lead by 9. So it's Kansas City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Pounded inside as much as possible was obviously the game plan.
The defense hasn't had an answer, so that's why they just keep going back to this.
Thorpe, that's good.
Thorpe playing a little bully ball that time, able to muscle his way inside.
Kings leading now by 7. Pass to Elo. Here's Geiger, defended by Marciulionis. Back to Elo. And it's the Mavericks on the break. The Mavericks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Burton's checked in for the Mavericks. And so Powell nails both of them. The Kings shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Shoots a fader. Powell pulls it in.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
To the paint. Here's Thorpe. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thorpe's got 4 points now in the quarter. Kings leading now by 3. Pass to Walker. 14 feet away. The Mavericks pull it in. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
Here's Elo. The Mavericks making the shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Nice execution inside from Elo. Really looking comfortable making it happen in the paint area.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Dallas making a switch here. Tisdale's checked in. Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Thorpe. Powell with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Making the selfless play. The moment Thorpe sees a wide open guy, he's planning the pass.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, here is 4. Defense right on him. They set the screen. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Elo.
Good work by Elo, spotting an opening and instantly going on the drive.
Dallas calls timeout. Powell in the high post. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Koncak. Good on the shot. Koncak's got his second bucket of the night.
And Koncak focuses on attempting high percentage shots, especially when he's in the post area.
Here's Geiger. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Elo. Geiger against Marciulionis. Kept alive. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out.
Kings have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Geiger passes to Walker. They set the pick. Inside, here's Ford. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This close in, you have to finish strong. You have to capitalize on the easy chances.
Geiger against Marciulionis. Pass to Thorpe. Now here's Powell. Guarded closer. Here's Concat. Oh, that's blocked. From the stripe. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. To the inside. Tisdale. And he dunks it down.
Impressive anticipation on the lead pass, putting it right on the money for his teammate.
Elo kicks to Walker. Puts it up from 17. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 14 points for him.
Look, the mid-range shot is a shot most guys in this league can hit. And normally, the defense is willing to give it to them.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. With some changes. Hardy, he's checked in for Thorpe, and Aguirre's subbed in for Tisdale. Marciulionis passes to Powell. Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Aguirre. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
For Kansas City, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Outside, Walker. Pass to Macy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like whenever Macy looks to score because it makes the defense uncomfortable like there.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Macy.
This team feels assured every time Macy goes to the line. And I would too, because he's an excellent free throw shooter.
Mullins checked in for the Kings. Woodson comes in for Craig Elo. Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Marciulionis passes to Aguirre. Mullen with the defensive effort. And Kansas City shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Woodson. It's over Powell. And Kansas City misses again. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Aguirre with it. Fades away. Wolf grabs the miss.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
He lobs it up.
Relentless effort on the offensive end. The defense just can't contain his energy.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Powell. Over Mullen. Dallas, no good that time either. Kings leading now by 5. Macy up top, defended by Marciulionis. Here's Mullen. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Marciulionis. Here's Concap. He has 5. Marciulionis passes to Hardy. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Powell. Defended by Mullen. It's stolen by Mullen. Now Macy. Here's Wolf. Pass to Mullen. Here's Woodson. Aguirre covering. And it's Woodson missing. Mavericks trail by 5. And here is Powell. He's got 6. Marciulionis passes to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Hardy's got 8 points.
Look at that work rate. Given the second effort to get the score off the miss.
Macy with it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And, you know, Macy likes trying to get inside and capitalizing. Good job mixing it up offensively there.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know, it's not just on the players to change things up. It's up to these coaches to make the right reads as well.
It's more than just encouraging or yelling at them when needed. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this game.
some changes here for the Mavericks. Thorpe, he checked in for Koncak. Davis comes in for Powell. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Marciulionis. Walker's checked in for the Kings. So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 5. Davis kicks to Harper. Five on the clock. Thorpe with a screen on Mason. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harper's got his first 2 points.
Harper has the size and the quickness, and I think he's equally capable of scoring or passing out of the pick and roll.
Macy passes to Mullen. Here's Woodson. Down low. Here's Macy. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Tough to miss such high percentage looks. Deflating.
To the inside. Now here's Hardy. D right on him. Outside, Davis to the middle. And it's Hardy with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Macy passes to Wolf. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Mullen for 3. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
Normally, Aguirre's looking to shoot, so it's great to see him pass the ball, set up others.
Pass to Woodson. Inside, Harper with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's the teardrop. Aguirre, good. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Take a look at how smart Harper is with the ball. Making sure he's setting up his guy, not just moving it around.
Here's Mason. Pass to Wolf. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. To the paint, and they get it. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of that one.
Yeah, 2 hands on the ball. Not taking any chances, Clark.
Huge points.
Harper kicks to Davis. Walker against Thorpe. Back to Harper. Here's the screen. Rebound, Macy. Kansas City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Walker, top of the key. Now Macy. Outside Mullen. This one for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. The Mavericks leading to the middle from 6 feet. And he can't bank that one in. And Kansas City shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. The Maverick shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like how Davis welcomes the contact. Wants to get fouled and go to the line.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Davis, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, you know, I love the cerebral component of Davis's game. Really sharp. He's a guy who understands how to make the plays that are needed, knows when to pass and shoot. Love that about him.
And both free throws good for Davis. Kansas City trails by 3. And here is Macy. Pass to Woodson. Here's Wolf. Clock at 6. Mullen for 3. It doesn't go for him. Dallas leading by 3. Outside, Aguirre. And they'll get another chance. Harper against Mason. Here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Going way upstairs to throw that one down.
Clark, what a lift-off. He saw his opening and took off.
Yes, he did.
That's how you have to be right at the rim. Aggressive.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And stolen by Aguirre. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. Aguirre's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Pretty intense play from Mark Aguirre, and you just have to love the focus he's showing on the offensive end.
Harper against Mason. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Top of the key. And Kansas City misses again. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Harper the pass to Thorpe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 6 assists in the game. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Boy, you just hope it's not serious. I mean, that's so awful and disheartening to see.
You just kind of hold your breath in these moments. Across all sports, there's nothing worse than seeing someone get injured.
Craig Elo checked in for Mason. On the wing, Mullen. Elo dishes to Mullen. Here's Woodson. He's guarded by Davis. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Elo. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 7. Outside, Aguirre. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's something Mullen needs to develop. He can bring his game to another level if he can continue to dish like that.
For Kansas City, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
One shot.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Thorpe. Floats one up. It's good. Thorpe's got 8 points. Kansas City trails by 6. Here's Elo. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. He's got 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harper up top. Elo covering. They get the rebound. Outside for Davis. Pass to Thorpe. To the left side wing. Aguirre passes to Harper. Outside, Davis. To the inside. There's the steal. Here's Woodson. He's guarded by Harper. And that one, good.
Beautiful move to evade the defense that time, showing off nice handles.
Pass to Thorpe. Outside, Aguirre. Here's Hardy. Hardy controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Back to Elo. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The chemistry's so obvious on these alley-oops. Fantastic sequence there.
Plays like that, Clark, bring a team closer together.
For sure.
Yeah, I like when guys take initiative and go after chances like this.
Now, here's Harper. Down low, here's Hardy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Showing how fearless he can be inside. Just daring the defense to get aggressive.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Dallas.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And he can't get the first one. Walker's checked in for Kansas City. Good on the second free throw. Kansas City trails by 3. Elo outside. Pass to Mullen. And here's Walker. Now Elo. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Things really starting to click for them offensively, and they're mounting a nice run.
Right back in the game, and if they continue scoring like this, they won't be trailing for long.
Now here's Harper. And here's Hardy. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Pass to Elo. Outside, Walker. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. To the right side. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardy's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Aguirre kicks to Davis. Aguirre against Walker. Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Unselfish play. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Kansas City trails by 3, so the Kings call timeout. They're first.
I think it's pretty clear Coach wants to change some things. How easy is that to do in a huddle?
If you have an experienced team, that really helps.
Check in for Dallas. Marciulionis checks in for Davis. Harper against D'Lo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what Coach wants to see in a close game.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Harper with the ball. Here's Thorpe. Inside. With the second effort. And that one's good. Hardy's got 9 points now in just the second half. Kansas City trails by 5. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. That was an important update, Clark, for this team.
Certainly was. The more clarity on an injury, the better for everybody.
Well, as a coach or GM, you want to have a backup plan, but you need to know the timetable.
Again, the miss by the Kings. Mavericks leading by 5. Now Powell. He has 6. Pass to Marciulionis. There's a good screen. Here's Harper. Drains the 19-footer. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
And when Harper is shooting with confidence, he's dangerous, especially from mid-range.
Now here's Elo. He's got 14. Outside Mullen. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Elo, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Tisdale, he's jacked in for Hardy. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Outside Harper. To the left wing. Here's Tisdale. Outside Harper. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Great shooters rarely miss open looks like that.
Can't bank on that moving forward. They need to cover better from here on out.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Third team.
The Kings have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Mavericks leading by 6. Powell, the pass to Tisdale. Here's Concacaf. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Harper. With the teardrop. Walker with the rebound. The Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And here is 4. Elo, right side. Walker is spinning Marciulionis. Here's Elo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Elo. And Elo drops them both. And here is Harper. Looking to end his cold spell. Unable to get that one. Kansas City trails by 4. Elo outside. Outside Mullen. Walker the pass to Grandison. Here's Mullen. Hits the jumper in space. Mullen's got 8 points. Dallas shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Here's Tisdale. Pass to Marciulionis. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Mullen. And Kansas City pushing it up now.
You know, since Mullen is so active as a scorer, it puts the defense in a bind, often causes mistakes by the defense, like fouling him right there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Marciulionis against Ford. Marciulionis passes to Tisdale. Here's Concacaf. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Tisdale. They can't stop the run with that one. To the paint. For the lead. And Mullen finishes inside. Mullen's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
Up top, Powell, guarded by Walker. Powell against Walker. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 8.
I think you got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play. Once you get screened, you got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
Ford is screen on Marciulionis. Elo dishes to Ford. Here's Powell. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
Superb body control, proving he knows how to keep his concentration under duress.
Lets it go from the wing, and Mullen gets it to go on the assist by Elo. Mullen's got it all tied up now for the Kings. And for the Mavericks, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Tisdale. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
Here's Marciulionis. For 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Come on, fans. It's the
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's the Kings with the ball. Elo outside. Here's Geiger. Back to Elo. Pulls up on the wing. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
You know, I really like the fact that Elo is very selective in picking his spots on offense, which I think keeps him in pretty good rhythm.
Here's Marciulionis. Up to Powell, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
And Kansas City shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Walker. Left block shot on the way, and the bank shot is good. 23 points in the game.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Marciulionis against Geiger. Marciulionis passes to Powell. Money from the wing.
These offenses have been so sharp, so focused, so dialed in, and neither one is slowing down in the late game.
If anything, I think they're gaining momentum. Both determined to run up the score as much as possible.
Here's Walker. The Mavericks making the shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Koncak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Powell. Can he keep it going? Rebounded by Kansas City. Outside, Walker. Fade away. And he jams it with authority.
And what a time to have that throwdown.
Clark's second chance point. So big and close game.
Always a factor.
And that will fire this team up.
And so it's Dallas with the Kings getting the bucket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
How about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Geiger. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Kings lead by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Timeout, Dallas. Checked in for the Mavericks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to the head coach of the Mavericks talk with his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Tisdale passes to Marciulionis. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Burton. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love that teamwork.
Wasn't it beautiful? Nothing like a sweet alley-oop.
Most importantly, they build on this lead.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Powell. Over Walker. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Powell.
With confidence, nice bucket there.
For Kansas City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Walker against Powell. Oh, look out! Look out!
My goodness, taking the chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
Here's Tisdale, following the score by Kansas City. Here's Burton, Elo covering. Walker with it. Another shot. Up again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Burton. Pass to Tisdale. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just wrecking that rim with the slam there.
And with the hang on the rim afterwards, Clark, for a little bit of emphasis.
And something like that might get into your opponent's head.
Now, here's Walker. With the fadeaway. No good on the shot. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Elo with the steal. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Running the floor and capping off the fast break. Elo brings hard work and hustle every time he steps onto the court.
Marciulionis passes to Tisdale. Geiger against Marciulionis. Dallas moving the ball around. Right side to Walker. The offensive rebound. Good on the bucket. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
Timeout, Dallas. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside Harper. Aguirre against Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
The first free throw is good. And so Aguirre nails them both. Kings leading now by 6. Elo outside. Pass to Wolf. Outside Mullen. 5 to shoot. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good job staying with the shot. Mullen isn't going to be pushed around out there. He's a lot stronger than he looks.
And the Kings making a change here. Woodson's checked in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 9-point game. Outside Harper. Here's Hardy. Dallas again missing. And Kansas City shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Woodson.